prove it. All right, my process is still the same. I get to mark my vowel underneath. What is this word, class? Prove it to me. Now that you know E can say E or E, why is it short and not long? Why? I want you to tell me why. There are lots of things. Yeah, we all kind of have our ideas, we get a sense, but we want a common way to explain this for our students. What matters? Here's the thing. It is only what follows our vowels that determine their pronunciation, never what precedes it. Let me say that again. It is only what follows our vowels that determine their pronunciation, never what precedes it. This consonant has squat to do what this says, but what follows it does. So my pattern to prove now is going to be to come up and around the end of my word and work back towards my vowel. So like pretend you have a little car and you're going to stay on the road and come up and around. Okay? Do I have a consonant following my vowel? In our program we call it a guardian consonant. What does a guardian do? Watches over, protects. Okay, guardian's job is to protect the vowel and keep it short. Phonetic skill 1 is you've got one guardian consonant, the vowel will be short. One guardian consonant, nothing else following the vowel will be short. So my vowel sound is E, and what's my word? Second phonetic skill, very simple, working left to right, marking my vowel U. And P is not a blend. Come up and around as I work back though, they act as two guardians, so my vowel is also going to be short. The visual indicator, if you've got a guardian star, you're going to have a short vowel. So my vowel sound is my word is jump. You want to make as clear as connections as possible. Kids who struggle particularly will not make the same connections. They may put the brev up there but pronounce that long. Draw the connections for them. And you say, so your vowel sound is short. So what's your vowel sound? What's your word? Say the vowel sound before they say the word, yeah? Third phonetic skill, working left to right. Do I have a guardian this time? Phonetic skill 3 is this. When a vowel stands alone, it is long. Okay, so again, just let me point out, we don't say when the vowel's at the end of a word it's long. We're very intentionally laying the foundation because these are not only single syllable words but syllable types. So a vowel can be alone in a syllable, at the end of a syllable, yeah? So we got to be careful how we word that. Okay, so when a vowel stands alone, it's long. Fourth phonetic skill, S-blend. Yes, first, mark both vowels. Wow, we've got more than one vowel in this word for the first time, yeah? They're going to know that when E is at the end of a word and it's not the only vowel, guess what? It's always, never should say always in English, most of the time, but we'll say always right now for the little ones. It's going to be silent every time. Mark that baby silent. Cross all the way through the X because you want them to be able to count their X's to know how many working vowels they have, which will tell them how many syllables they're going to have. There's 2 vowels here, but only one is working. That's why this word is only 1 syllable. As I work back towards to prove that vowel sound, if this E can reach the vowel, meaning it's right next to it or only has one consonant in between, that vowel is going to be long. Okay? Phonetic skill 4 is when you have a silent E at the end of the word, the previous vowel is long. Then they're able to explain, what's this word? Pin. Why is it pin? See, now you guys all can answer it. In 2 seconds, you guys, the first time, are like, oh, you have verbiage. It's got a guardian. It's short. What is this word? Why is it pine? Because a silent E, it makes their first vowel long. How empowering is that for your students to be able to explain why? Why? Fifth and final phonetic skill, 2 vowels adjacent. We teach the term adjacent are right next to each other. I am adjacent to the table. Yeah, these 2 vowels are adjacent to each other. When that happens, the most common pattern, which is all we're going to teach at first, one thing at a time, is the second one is going to be silent and the first one will be long. Okay? T would not be a guardian here. It has nothing to guard. There's adjacent vowel pattern rules. That second one is silent, first one is long. T is just giving us an ending sound. Okay? So, there they are. 5 phonetic skills, very simple. 1 guardian short, 2 guardians short. Stands alone, long, silent E, long, adjacent vowel, second one silent, first one is long. That's it, okay? So now we can take those skills and apply it to these words and explain why.